Spiritual Psychics TV is hosting the first annual recognition of achievements this December, acknowledging those who dedicate their lives to a spiritual act of kindness. Spiritual Psychics TV, bringing spiritual people together.
Good morning, everybody, on this lovely, not so bright Friday morning in Carshalton, where I live. Very, very miserable out today, but I suppose we're getting towards winter now, aren't we? So at least I'm nice and tucked in, nice and warm indoors. I had to put the light on this morning because it was so dark. Winter's coming, when Richard said he couldn't see me, but that's probably quite a good thing for all of you watching, I would imagine, if I was just sitting here in the dark. Hope everybody's okay and ready to have a nice relaxing half an hour to an hour of meditation to just put ourselves in a nice place, a nice relaxing place, have a little bit of time for us, a little bit of me time, and hopefully we'll have a lovely morning. I don't know whether there's anybody's with us yet, Richard. Good morning, Christine. Yeah, it's miserable there as well, is it? Yeah. It's not, I've got scaffolding up as well, which isn't good. Good morning, Kelly. It's good evening and good night if you fall asleep as usual. That's okay. As long as you have a nice relax. I always think that even if you drop off, you can still hear what's going on. So, it's great. Morning, Sharon. Glad you could join us. And good morning, Hayley. She loves a meditation. I do, but I very rarely do one myself. It's mad, isn't it? Good morning, Sue. Lovely you could be with us this morning. And hi, James. Oh, it looks nice. I don't know where that's where you are or just a picture from the summer, but that looks really, really nice. Good morning, Mary. And Lee Hula. Aloha. So I'm not sure where you come from. Hawaii? Wow. Lovely that you could join us this morning. I love the little flower. Good morning, Laura. Glad you managed to get here in the end. And hi, Joseph. So nice you could be with us. Good morning, Joanne. And hi, Eva from Sweden. That's lovely that you could join us all this morning. And good morning, Maxine from South Africa. Wow, we're all over the world again this morning. That's wonderful. And hello, Janice. Nice you could be with us. Yes, Hawaii. Well, apparently you're the first person from Hawaii that's joined SPTV, so spread the word over there and we welcome you. We really, really welcome you, and I hope you have a nice morning. Oh, James is in Florida. Yeah, I thought it looked nice, James. I'm sure it's lovely and sunny where you are. Okay, so let's start our meditation this morning. We're going to have a little bit of time for us. We're going to go on a nice guided journey. Let's just take something off my laptop. That's it. I don't want on there. It's annoying me. So let's just sit somewhere comfortable. I suggest sitting up rather than laying down because I'm sure within 5-10 minutes you'll have just dropped off to sleep. So as it's a guided meditation, it's quite nice to write down what you see and what you're given during the meditation, because it all means something. I'm always given my meditations from Spirit. They gave me this one today. Good morning, Val. Lovely to see you. Hopefully see you on Monday, Val. And yeah, so I'm lucky enough that Spirit give me a different meditation each time. I suppose there might be something similar to them, but yeah, so we've not done this one before. Oh, look, Hula says it's the 1st of October and it's your birthday. Oh, well, happy birthday. Congratulations. Happy birthday. Hope you have a wonderful day. And it's lovely you could start your birthday with us this morning. And like I said, I hope you join myself and Richard on a lot of other shows and spread the word of SPTV over in Hawaii. Must be beautiful over there. Much better than here in England with the old rain, but never mind. Anyway, let's get nice and comfy and we find a nice chair to sit on. And we're just going to close our eyes and just concentrate on our breathing. As we breathe in and out, in and out. Just relax your body. This is your time to relax, to let all the cares and woes and the stress and the worries of every day just disappear while we have half an hour to ourselves. Relax your arms and your legs. Give your shoulders a shrug. Give your head a wiggle around. Get rid of any stress, any tension that's in your body. Just concentrate on your breathing as you feel heavy and calm. And we're going to visualize a beautiful white light and watch as that white light comes up through our feet, up through our shins, past our knees, into our thighs. Watch as that light goes into your torso, into your body. Feel that white light go down your arms, into your hands. You may feel some heat or some cold or a bit tingly at this moment. That's fine. And watch as that white light goes into your head area. Your whole body is filled with beautiful, protective white light. And feel that light go deep into your heart area, making you feel loved, making you feel special, making you feel safe and protected. Know that you're important and that your feelings matter. Feel that love as it enters your heart. What a wonderful feeling. You feel calm and you feel peaceful. The world is wonderful. And we begin our journey today. We're going to find ourselves in a long corridor. The corridor is completely made of wood. There's wood panelling on the walls, and on the ground there's parquet flooring. The walls are completely bare, and there are no pictures or ornaments on them at all. I want you to start to walk down the corridor. It's quite a long corridor. You're on your own, but you feel safe. You know you're protected. And as you walk along the corridor, you may hear your footsteps as they're walking on the parquet flooring. And in the distance, you see a red door. I want you to walk up to that door. Keep walking down the corridor until you get to the red door. When you get to the red door, I want you to open it. And as you do, there's semi-darkness around you. It seems quite dark around you, but don't be worried. In front of you, you can see what looks like a slide, the top of a slide or a chute of the helter-skelter. It may seem a strange place for this to be, but as you walk over to the chute, you can see there's a mat on the top. I want you to go over and sit on the mat on the top of the chute. On the sides of the mat are handles. Hold on to them. Put your feet up on the mat. And as you do, the mat begins to move and go down the chute. Your mat starts to go down the chute. You're quite safe, you're not going to fall. Is your chute straight or is it turning? Does your chute have bends in it as you go down? It feels so exciting, so exhilarating, just like when you were a child at the park. Enjoy that feeling of exhilaration, of fun as you go down this chute, down this slide. And in front of you, you can see in the distance a light. And as you get closer, the light gets bigger and bigger until you come to the end of your chute. And the mat stops and you realise that the light is a beautiful cove. As you put your feet on the floor, you can feel the sand under your feet. Get off the mat. Feel the warm sand as it tickles beneath your feet. The cove is surrounded by rocks and cliffs. The cliffs look a purpley colour in the sunlight, and the sand is white and warm beneath your feet. Just feel as it tickles beneath your toes. You're totally alone in this cove, but you feel perfectly safe. It's only a small cove, but it feels so magical, so special. I want you to walk along the sand towards the sea. And as you walk nearer to the sea, the sand becomes wet beneath your feet. You can feel the damp sand beneath your feet. And you can see your footprints in the sand as you walk along. Your feet feel cool as they sink into the wet sand. Feel your feet sink into the wet sand. Keep walking up towards the water and watch as the water gently rolls over your feet. How does it feel as it ripples over your feet? The water is the most beautiful blue colour, and it's so clear that you can see the sand through it at the bottom. There are no stones under the water. It's just lovely soft sand. Just stand and let that water roll over your feet. It feels so refreshing. This place is so calming, so special. Now I want you to walk a little bit further into the water. Don't be afraid, it doesn't matter whether you can swim, you're completely safe. Just walk further until the water comes up to your knees. Feel the water as it gently splashes around your knees. The water's quite calm, but the waves are just gently rolling in. very small waves. Now walk a little bit further until the water comes up to your waist. We're not going to go any deeper. Look around you, splash the water if you want. Bang the water like you were a child when you was in the bath. Splash the water around you, or when you're in a paddling pool. Nobody can see you. Nobody can say you look silly. Have fun. Jump up and down in the water. Makes you feel exhilarated, makes you feel cleansed. It's a wonderful, wonderful feeling. You can feel the sun shining down on you, and there's a gentle breeze so that you don't feel too hot. Enjoy that feeling as you're playing in the water. You're so, so safe. And as you look to the side of you, you can see a coloured lilo. What colour is it? What colour is your lilo? I want you to wade over to it. And when you reach it, I want you to carefully climb onto the lilo. It won't jiggle about, it'll stay still so you can safely get onto it. And just climb onto that lilo and lay back and relax. You can feel the sun warming your body. It's as though the heat is getting to all the places where you have aches and pains. Just feel that warmth as it goes into your body, taking away any pains you may have. And as you lay there, you can feel the lilo gently going over the small waves as they go to the shore. This makes you feel so calm and relaxed. It's just like being massaged as you feel the roll of those gentle waves. And as you're laying back, your body feels weightless. It feels that any worries or stress have just been lifted away. Anything that's been making you feel heavy and down, anything that's been dragging you down and making you feel heavy is being lifted away. Just lay and relax. Concentrate on that feeling of lightness, the feeling pain-free. Your body feels so light, so relaxed. The heat has taken the pain away, any pain you may be feeling. Your body feels so calm. You feel wonderful. And concentrate on that feeling of lightness, of being pain-free. And notice that all the things you've been worrying about just seem to have been lifted away from you. You feel calm. You feel peaceful, safe and protected. Just lay back and enjoy this feeling. Relax your mind. Let all your worries, all your stresses just disappear. And as you're laying, what thoughts are now going through your mind now that you feel so relaxed? Who are you thinking of? What thoughts are going through your mind now? Just listen, as you'll be giving a word or a sentence from Spirit, and this will help you at this time. Just clear your mind. You aren't imagining anything. And just listen whether you sense or hear a word or a sentence. This is special for you. This is something you're being given. Just lay there and listen. If you haven't been given anything, don't worry. It might be a case that you've just not heard it, but it will go into your mind and it will help you. Then if you've been given a word or a sentence, then remember it. Whatever flashes into your mind, whatever flashes into your mind, it may be a picture. Spend a few minutes relaxing on your lilo. How wonderful is this? You haven't got a care in the world. Everything is perfect. And as you're laying there, I want you to look up to the sky. And in the sky you can see some clouds. Some of the clouds are white, some may be pink, some maybe will have a blue hue or a purple hue on them. Have a look at those clouds and see what shapes you can see in the clouds. What can you see? Do you recognise anything? You may see a face or an animal or a shape. You may not see anything. It doesn't matter, but just look how beautiful and soft those clouds look. How they're like cotton wool, how soft they look. It's as though you could just put your hand through them. Look for any shapes. And any shapes you may see, I want you to remember them as well. Because all of these things are important and mean something to you on your journey. Now it's time, and I want you to roll off of your lilo back into the sea. The sea may feel quite cool as you fall back into the sea because it's been so lovely and warm on the lilo. The water isn't deep, it only comes up to your waist and you're quite safe. You may want to dive under the water to cool yourself down. That's fine. But I want you to wade back now, back to the shore. It isn't far. And as you wade back to the shore, back onto the beach, where once again you can feel the wet sand beneath your feet as your feet sink into the sand. Carry on walking onto the beautiful white sand, the dry sand. Now feels lovely and warm beneath your feet. The sand feels so lovely and warm beneath your feet. And as you look on the beach, you see a large towel. And that towel has all the colours of the chakras on it. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple and indigo. And as you go over to the towel, you can see a small box. And the box is completely made of shells. It's so pretty. Are your shells pearlized? What colour are they? Are they shining in the sun? I want you to open the lid of this beautiful shell box and see what's inside. Is it something you've ever seen before? There's a reason you've been given this gift. It's significant. What is it? What have you been given? You may be surprised at what Spirit's given you. But it's for you to keep. It's a special gift for you from the spirit world to let you know they're watching over you. And there will be a significance to this gift, so remember it. Now lay back on your towel. Close your eyes and just listen. What can you hear? Maybe you can't hear anything. Just listen. You may hear the sound of birds. You may hear the sea lapping onto the shore. You may hear some music gently playing. What can you hear? The towel feels so soft, and the sand beneath the towel makes it feel so comfy. Look down at your towel. It's changing colour. What colour is it now? Notice what colour your towel's become. This is the colour you need in your life at this time. You may feel that you've been drawn to this colour recently, or that you want to eat foods of this colour, or you feel happier when you have this colour around you. Remember the colour of your towel. You feel you're laying back on that towel. Do you feel calm and relaxed? Close your eyes and absorb that colour into your body. Feel that colour go into every single molecule of your body as you lay with your eyes closed. Soak that colour up. Notice how it makes you feel. Draw that colour into every single part of your body. It feels wonderful. You may feel different. You may feel tingly. You may feel cold. You may feel your emotions change. That's fine. You maybe let emotions out or feel that you want to cry, then cry. That's fine. Let anything out. Let any emotion out. You may want to laugh. You may want to smile. Just soak that colour up. Now I want you to open your eyes, and as you do, you realise it has become dark. And as you look up at the sky, you can see so many stars twinkling like lots of beautiful lights. The air's still warm around you, and even though you're on your own, you know you're safe. You're perfectly safe. Look at the stars. How beautiful they are. Isn't nature wonderful? What shapes are the stars making? Do you recognise any of them? Have a look and see if there's any particular star you may be drawn to. And as you look into the night sky, you can see the full moon shining down onto the sea. It looks so beautiful, so magical, as the sea is shining and glistening under the moonlight. Now I want you to think of something that you want for somebody you love or somebody you care about. And I want you to send your thoughts and your wishes up to the moon. Ask for help. Ask that this person may be given the help for their own and best good at this time. There may be a particular thing you want to ask that they may have help for. Help may not always be given the way you expect it. But know your wish has been heard. Now I want you to think of an affirmation or something you'd like, something you need help with at this moment. Ask for that help and ask that it be given to you in the best way possible for your well-being at this time. Know that your wish has been heard. If it's something that you hope for the future, then see yourself in that position. See yourself as though it's already happened. Just lay and soak up all these magical feelings, all these wonderful feelings from this special place. Unfortunately, now it's time for us to leave. I want you to stand up. And as you do, you can see the moon is shining a pathway along the cove. Just follow the light until you come back to the bottom of the chute from where you arrived. Walk along the beach, along the beautiful moonlight, shining the pathway in front of you, until you come back to the bottom of the chute or the slide. And as you look to the right-hand side of the chute, there's what looks like a lift. Go over and press the button. And as you press the button on the lift, the doors open. I want you to go inside. And as you do, the doors close, and you can feel yourself gently rising in the lift. The lift comes to a stop. The doors open, and you find yourself back in the corridor. The corridor that's covered with wooden panelling on the sides and parquet flooring on the floor. But this time, as you walk back, there are photos on the walls showing the journey you've just been on, showing you the words you were given. Have a look. Have a look at the pictures and the photos. They show you the words you were given, the colour of your lilo, the shapes you saw in the clouds. So many different pictures. The gift you were given, and the colour of your towel. Notice how different you feel now. How different you feel to when you first walked down this corridor. Now you feel pain-free. You feel energised, and you feel strong. You feel your worries and your stresses have just disappeared, and you feel calm and protected. what a wonderful journey you've just been on. You could take the pictures with you if you want, so you remember your journey, remember the things you've seen. Take the pictures down and take them with you. Carry on walking up the corridor. And when you get to the other end of the corridor where you started your journey, I want you to stamp your feet on the parquet flooring. This makes you feel grounded. I want you to feel your bottom on your chair at home. We've now come to the end of our journey. Feel your bottom, give it a wiggle on the seat back at home. Feel your feet on the carpet or laminate on your floor. Give your feet a wriggle. Move them around. You feel grounded. Wiggle your fingers and your toes, knowing that you're grounded and you're back in your front room, or back in the room where you started your journey. Just take your time. And when you're ready, I just want you to open your eyes. Know you're safe and you're grounded. And you're back in the room where we started our journey, feeling totally invigorated, strong and pain-free, ready to face the world, ready for your day. I hope you all enjoyed your journey. For those of you that know how to close down, I want you to close down. For those of you that don't, I want you to just follow this little routine that I'm going to give you now, because it's important that we make sure we're closed down properly, because we don't want to start picking things up, ailments and everything else up from other people. We want to be fully grounded, ready to carry on with our day. So those of you that don't know how to close yourselves down, just shut your eyes again. And I want you to visualize a purple light bulb in the middle of your forehead and turn that light bulb off. Go down to your throat area where there's a blue light bulb and turn that light bulb off. Down to your heart area where there's a green light bulb. Turn that light bulb off. Now down to your solar plexus, your tummy area. There's a yellow light bulb. Turn that yellow light bulb off. Go down to your sacral chakra, which is just below your tummy button, where you'll see an orange light bulb, and turn that bulb off. And finally down to the base of your spine, where there's a red light bulb, and we'll turn that light bulb off. Now we just go back and double check. So go back to the purple light bulb in your forehead and make sure it's off. To the blue light in your throat area is turned off. The green light bulb in your heart area is turned off. The yellow light in your solar plexus is turned off. The orange light in your sacral chakra below your tummy button is turned off. And finally, that red light at the base of your spine is off. I want you to visualize the roots of the trees going down from your hands and your feet, deep, deep down into the earth. I want you to put a cloak of protection around your shoulders, over your head and under your feet. And finally, put that beautiful white protected light around you. You're totally closed down, you're safe, you're protected, and you're ready to carry on with your day. Now, I know Richard has got a few notices of what's coming on in the next few days that I know he wants to put up. And after that, there's anybody's got any questions or anything they want to ask me, then please ask me, or if there's time, I can do a couple of cards for somebody. So yeah, here's just a few things that are on.
You're watching Lesley and her guided meditation. We're broadcasting via Facebook and YouTube. The show will continue after these short announcements. Saturday night we have a special on-location paranormal investigation with Polly Harnett and Sam O'Neill that starts from 8 p.m. On Sunday we have our divine service with Wimbledon Spiritualist Church that starts from 11 a.m. Sunday afternoon we have the Sunday Sofa with Polly and Jane offering advice and readings. For more information on our broadcasts, schedule, and information about the presenters, please visit our website. That's it for all the announcements. I'll pass you back to Lesley. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Hi back there, everybody. Richard's just said apparently there's a VIP, did you say cards, Richard? Tarot card readings this evening. Is that at 8 o'clock? So if any VIPs are interested in that, then please go along and have a look and see what's happening. I don't know whether anybody's got any questions they'd like to ask about their meditation, or whether somebody would like a quick card. Good morning, Connie. Well, it's not afternoon yet, from the Netherlands. Lovely you could join us. And hi, Millie. Hi, Alison. Glad you could be here with us. And good morning, Jade. You're new. It's lovely to have lots of new faces with us. I hope you enjoyed your meditation. Good morning, Seashells. I presume that's not your actual name, but it sounds really pretty. And Maxine said, thank you very much. You're very, very welcome, Maxine. Gail says, thank you, Lesley. It was amazing. I needed that today. I'm glad, Gail, and I hope you remembered a lot of the things that you saw. Millie said it was absolutely beautiful, and she feels good. I'm glad. That's the whole point of it, is to come out feeling totally relaxed, totally refreshed, ready to carry on with your day, letting everything go, having a bit of healing while we're in there as well. And like I say, if you can remember what you saw, then it's a good idea. Keep a little book so that when you do meditations, write down what you see in your meditations. Write down what you're given, because it all means something and it's all important. So yeah, I don't. Anybody got any more questions? Oh, sorry, Joanne, I left you out. Yeah, you said it was absolutely relaxing. That's brilliant. I'm really, really glad. And Susan said she enjoyed it too. Fantastic. Good morning, Donna. Lovely you could be with us. Lisa said it was lovely and relaxing. That's the main thing. I don't think we spend enough time relaxing. Seashells, thank you, Sinead, I use. Oh, wonderful. That's really pretty. And I hope you got a seashell box as well. So that's quite different, wasn't it? And hello, Martine from Belgium. It's so lovely that we, all the different countries we're going to that. Can you tell me what orange and yellow is meaning, please, as well as pink? Colours mean different things for different people. For me personally, orange would mean that you need a bit of upliftment. It can be a colour for learning and growing. Yellow as well for me is upliftment. So I don't know whether you've been feeling a little bit down at the moment, Hayley, and whether you were given those colours. If so, then, I quite often say to people, then try and wear something orange or yellow, or even if you've got a hanky or a piece of cloth that's that colour, carry it round with you, because it's amazing. I mean, she says wearing black. I'm terrible for wearing dark colours, but different colours do mean can really change how you feel and can give you upliftment. I know I once dyed my hair is sort of like a pinky colour, and I once dyed it bright red, and it made me feel so angry. I had to go back the next day and get it done again. So colours really do have an effect. Pink for me is emotion. Pink for me is emotion and love. But go by what it feels to you as well, because like I say, colours mean different things to different people, but that's what that means for me. So I don't know whether that's any help to you, Hayley. Hopefully that might make a bit of sense. Anybody else got any questions, Richard? That's all right. Hayley said, in the box you had a clear crystal ball, tarot cards and gold jewellery. The box was pink. Wonderful. Well, then, if it was pink, I would say it was sent with love, if the box was pink. You had a crystal ball. I don't know whether you do spiritual stuff. Maybe you just need to focus on things. I know with a crystal ball, if people use them, it's tending to just use them as a accessory to doing spiritual work, but you have to focus on a crystal ball. And if you focus on the crystal ball, maybe you need to focus on your life a little bit more at the moment. I can't remember the other thing you said. Sorry, Richard's changed the one. Was jewelry, was it? You had a crystal, oh, tarot cards. Okay. So I don't know, do you do tarot cards, or maybe you've been thinking about doing tarot cards? Give them a go. I personally don't do tarot cards. I'm not that keen on them, but that's just my opinion. And if I do cards, it's more oracle cards and angel cards or whatever I feel drawn to on the day. But maybe have a go at some tarot cards and some gold jewelry. Again, gold jewelry, depending on what the gold jewelry was, whether it's something you've seen before or it's a gift from spirit. You might even get to have some gold jewelry, or you might even see something like that as you're looking around, just as confirmation it's actually been sent from spirit. So I'm glad the colours made sense to you as well, Hayley. Nothing you see. Hayley says she likes angel cards and do them myself occasionally. Good. Yeah, I prefer angel cards personally. I tend to just use them if I'm doing something quickly. Sometimes I do them when I do somebody a reading before I link into spirit. But oh, that's wonderful. The best meditation you've ever done. Amazing feelings, lovely things to see. Oh, I'm so glad. That really has made my day, because it was that's lovely, Millie, because it's really important. And it makes the connection we have with spirit so worthwhile. And Christine said, well, she did that one, so I presume she means she got to the end without falling asleep. She saw her dragon. Okay, Christine, so I presume your dragon is your not your guide, but your, I suppose, something. No, Richard just said mother-in-law. So you see what I have to put up with in my ear as I'm trying to concentrate. I would say your dragon is your protection. And I don't know whether you feel like that. Oh, Maxine got a crystal key. Wonderful. World's your oyster. Use that crystal key to open a door. Laura says she feels a lot very relaxed, although she did drift off. That's okay, Laura. I forgive you. You've had a tough life, tough time at the moment. Lisa said, what colour does jade mean? Jade. Jade to me has got quite a Chinese influence, hasn't it? I know I've got a little jade monkey that I brought back from Shanghai when I was there. Jade, let me... For me, I would say with you, Lisa, that jade is quite a calming colour. I would say you're quite a knowledgeable, I'm losing my teeth, a knowledgeable person. And you like to read and you like to know how things work. But for me, it's a soothing. You need to be soothed at the moment. And I'm saying soothed rather than calmed, and I don't know why, but I'm being given the word, you need to be soothed, and it's a soothing word. Maybe your mind is just a little bit going 20 to the dozen at the moment, and you just need to soothe your mind. And that's why I think you've been given the jade. So I hope that helps. Obviously, again, I've said with colours, that's my interpretation. You know, you may feel it means something totally different, but for me, I just feel you need a little bit of, I can't get away from soothing rather than calm. You need to pamper yourself, Lisa, sorry. You need to pamper yourself at the moment and think of yourself a little bit more. Put yourself first sometimes, because you always put other people before you, and it's not always appreciated either. Sometimes you feel as though you're taken for granted a little bit. So pamper yourself, give yourself a bit of soothing time, listen to a bit of nice relaxing music in the bath, or maybe do some more meditations, have a bit of you time. So for me, that's what that means for you, Lisa. Are there any more questions, Richard? Oh, Maxine, she had a pertinent yellow, pink and turquoise, so light and cheerful. Lovely. Yellow for me is upliftment again, pink is love, turquoise for me is healing, but upliftment healing rather than, I would say you need upliftment more than you need healing from actual physical pains. I'm not saying you haven't got physical pains, but whether you've been feeling a little bit down at the moment, they just want to lift your spirits. So for me, turquoise would be more as a colour to lift your spirits, Maxine. So I don't know whether that makes sense. Yes, a light and cheerful. Mary said her colours were blue, then you got purple and indigo. Very spiritual colours, Mary. I don't know whether you sit in circle or whether you do spiritual work, but I would say spirit. Maybe you're getting more interested in it if you don't do spiritual work, and maybe take a step. Perhaps you're finding yourself spiritually, you're changing, you're finding yourself spiritually at the moment, and I would say your views have differed a little bit with things. Your outlook on life has changed, and I don't know whether I always say to my healers and people who sit in circle with me, when you change for the good and for the bad, it changes your life for the good because you become more spiritual, you worry less about monetary things and about possessions, but it also can interfere with friendships and things like that, because, and you might find your friendship group changes because you don't always, not you don't always agree, but you move away from people that perhaps aren't as spiritual as you. If you are spiritual and you do mediumship or you do spiritual work at all, then I would say your work is changing, and maybe there's a new guide that's going to come in for you, and perhaps you're going to go a different way with your work. So I hope that helps, Mary. Is there another one, Richard? Laura says she's got 3 yellow citrine crystals on my wrist since you told me this. I don't know what I told you, Laura. Yeah. So Laura is a friend of mine, and I know, but I've obviously said something to her in the past. If I say things to people, if I give people readings, I can never remember them. Or if I give people, say, today, no, I couldn't go back and tell you what I've just said to people in these little mini readings or explanations. So give us a text later, Laura, and explain to me what you mean. Millie said she was given a gold chain in the seashell box with a gold star on it, and your tail is fuchsia pink. Okay. So a star on it. I would say stars are quite with gold. Somebody's either saying to you, giving you a gold star because you've done something recently they're proud of, you're proud of. I feel as though you've achieved something recently, and this is a gift being given to you symbolically, saying well done, and that they're, it's sort of like a little medal, whereas you'd be given a medal and they're saying well done for whatever this is you've achieved, and I hope you know what it is. Fuchsia pink. You need cossetin, Millie. That's an unusual word for me to say. You need cosseting, because I can see you wrapped up in a fuchsia pink blanket. So I don't know whether you've been feeling a little bit lonely or perhaps a little bit sad, but you need a little bit of pampering. And the fuchsia pink for me means tuck yourself in and be lovely and cozy. You need a bit of love. You need some love in your life, and you need to love yourself, Millie. All right? I'll leave that one with you. I hope that makes sense. Martine, what is turquoise? Okay, let's see what turquoise. Obviously, colours mean different things for different people. For you, turquoise. Okay, I don't know whether you've been suffering with tummy problems, Martine, but as I'm linking with you, I'm feeling sort of like a heartburn or an anxiety or that sort of a feeling in the tummy. So I don't know whether you suffer, when you suffer with stress, it goes to your tummy area and that's where you have problems. I'm feeling this turquoise is being given to you to calm you down, um, to give you a bit of coolness in your life. Okay, let's see what that means. I know it's a bit rude to say. I don't know whether you. I'm going to say it anyway. I don't know whether you suffer with hot flashes or um, you feel the heat, but I feel somebody is trying to calm you down. Or it could be that you're getting very het up or very worked up about something because they're giving you the turquoise to give you that coolness and to calm you down. So I hope you can understand that, Martine. Obviously, these are very, very quick linking ins and giving you things. So I hope that makes sense to you. Is there any more, Richard? Have shoulder inflame. Yes, resonates. Okay. Okay, I'll be honest, I wasn't drawn to your shoulder, Martine, but you know, maybe you were getting healing, and I hoped you got some healing from it during the meditation. But I just felt this sort of anxiety feeling as well in the tummy. Joanne said she got a yellow lilo and a royal blue towel. Okay, again, yellow for upliftment, to lay there and, you know, in the sun, you know, to get that upliftment. Obviously, we can't go out in the sun as much now, and we've been shut in so much, haven't we, in the past 18 months that we haven't been able to go out. Okay, somebody's just shouting out to me, vitamin D, vitamin D. I don't diagnose. I don't know whether you take vitamin D, Joanne, or you could do with some vitamin D, because I know I have to take vitamin D myself because I lack it. And I try, it's my excuse for sunbathing. I say I have to go out and get a few rays to get my vitamin D up. But somebody's just saying vitamin D. Royal blue towel, very regal. Royal blue. Royal blue, again, I would say this is spiritual work. And again, maybe connected, yeah, royal blue, indigo, connected to your spiritual work. And I'm seeing the chakra above your third eye. So whether you've been doing a lot of linking into spirit lately, I feel your connection to spirit's getting stronger. So I'd say that's what the royal blue towel is for you, Joanne. Sorry. Okay, I'll say I finished. Christine says all her colours were pink. Lovely. I love pink of any colour, which for me is love. So I'd say that Spirit is sending you so much love, Christine. Whether you need a lot of love here on the earth as well, perhaps love is lacking a little bit, or maybe you need to love yourself more. That's what I'm being told. Somebody's saying you need to love yourself more. I'm not actually linking into a certain person in spirit. I'm just linking to spirit in general, and I'm giving you what things are being called out to me. So it's not an actual person that's linking with me at the moment. But I do feel that you need to love yourself more and stop running yourself down all the time, okay? You knock yourself. You haven't got confidence. You need to have more confidence in yourself, Christine. Spirit is sending you so much love, and they want you, all that love they've sent you, they want you to use that to love yourself, okay? So I'll leave that one with you, Christine. Ah, doctor prescribed vitamin D. Okay, that makes sense then, doesn't it? Good. Wonderful. I love it when things work out. Susan said she got yellow, pink, turquoise and purple. Wow, okay. Yellow again, upliftment, pink for love. Turquoise for you. I feel you need a little bit of healing, Susan. I don't know whether there's problems with your legs or lower back, but I'm drawn to that sort of area. So I do feel you need, and maybe possibly headaches as well, or tension in the head. So the turquoise is for that. Purple again for me is spiritual stuff. So I don't know whether you're linking with spirit more, you're becoming more spiritual. Oh, I don't know whether maybe you've just started sitting in circle or are thinking of sitting in a circle. But that's where the purple is. That's the spiritual side of it. Okay, Susan, I'll leave that with you. I know we're going over time a bit, Richard. Are you all right? Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Sharon said her my Lilo was pink, Tao was green, and shell box with a purple shell in it. Okay. Again, with a pink Lilo, I would say that's lots of love being sent to you, Sharon, from the spirit world. I do know Sharon, but I don't know all the ins and outs of her life. So I will say that I do know her. You give a lot of love to other people, and you need to think of yourself a bit more, Sharon, too. Your tower was green. I would say you need to get outside, Sharon, more. Get outside in the fresh air, in the forest. If you go, not so much a park, but I would say somewhere where there's forests or trees or not laid out lawn. I'm not very. What do I mean? Somewhere that's a bit wilder. That's where wilder. No, she's not a wild woman, but somewhere that's it's more naturified. That's where you feel your best. That's where you feel complete. Is when you're with nature. And the shell box had a purple shell in it. Yes, that's true, Richard. Okay, Richard's just said in my ear, Sharon, he's given you a little message that you need to stop thinking of the past, move away from the past and move forward. And yeah, I will second that. But like I say, I know you, so but yes, well done, Richard, who always says he can't do messages. Okay, your purple shell. So he's been rude to me now, people. Right, purple shell. Okay, I'm being shown, being told you should get a purple stone, okay? A dark purple coloured stone or crystal. And if you're feeling a bit down or a little bit all over the place, hold that purple stone and it will ground you. Because again, you're somebody that worries about everybody all the time. And when you're a little bit stressed and you're worried about anybody, just get this purple stone. If I see one, I'll get you one, Sharon. If you see one first, you'll have to buy it yourself. And hold that stone and it will make you feel grounded, and it will calm your worries and your nerves down a bit. All right, Sharon, I'll leave that with you. And you got an extra message from Richard as well, which was lovely. As he's saying, it's very rare because he can't do messages and he doesn't know what he's talking about. That's why. That's his words, not mine. We all tell him off and say, yes, he does. Julie, what is the difference between a clairvoyant and a medium? Okay, clairvoyancy is seeing. So if somebody says they're a clairvoyant, it means they see spirit. So you can have a medium that's clairsentience, which means they feel spirit, clairaudient, I can't say the word, clairaudient, which means they hear spirit. So they are both the same. If you're looking for a difference, the difference is between somebody who is psychic and somebody who is a medium. Okay, so if somebody says they're psychic or they're psychically getting something, they're picking that up from you. Okay, they're picking that up from you. A medium speaks to spirit. A psychic doesn't speak to the spirit world. That is a difference. Okay, so a clairvoyant and a medium are the same. A clairvoyant is just somebody that sees. It's a way of, there's so many different ways you link to spirit. A clairvoyant sees spirit, okay? Lots of mediums work in different ways. They can be clairaudient, clairsentient, they can see spirit. Some do more than one. I'm lucky because sometimes I get all three. I get things shouted out at me. I can see them and I feel things as well. So, but that doesn't, just because you only work with one of them, it doesn't make, I'm not saying it's better to have all three than just one. It doesn't make any difference. It's just the way that person works. But the difference between a medium and a psychic is a psychic doesn't link to spirit. So if you go for somebody for a psychic reading, they won't link to spirit. A medium links to spirit and gives you a message, gives you a contact. So we'll say, you know, I have your father here, your mother here, and they will give you an actual message from spirit. So I know that veered off a little bit, Julie, but I hope that helped answer your question. Yes, exactly. Like Richard says, everybody's clairvoyant. You just have to turn it on. And I think Ivan always has a good analogy where he says it's like footballers. Some people can kick a ball around other people in the first division. So it depends how much time and effort you put into doing your spiritual work as to how far you progress, really, and how far you're meant to progress. Not everybody's meant to progress to become a medium. You know, everybody works in their own way. So many, you know, so many people are listeners, and you give so much healing by listening and just talking to people and being there for people. That's enough. Mary said, not sure if your animal was a wolf or an Alsatian. Oh, okay. I don't remember talking about animals, but if you had a wolf or an Alsatian coming, Mary, that's wonderful. I would say either would be an animal that is protecting you. We all have animals that come sort of like a guardian animal. I can't think there's an actual word for it, Richard, isn't there? And it's eluded me. Totem animal that will come and be your guide or look after you. So I would say with a wolf or an Alsatian, they are very protective. So they're there to protect you. Oh, you saw them in the clouds. Ah, that makes sense then. Okay, so if you don't understand an Alsatian that's passed in the clouds, then I would definitely say that either the Alsatian or the wolf, because they do look very, very similar, don't they, will be your protective animal. And you may get more confirmation from other mediums at other times, or you may feel drawn to that animal. So, oh, that's lovely. I do apologise, Mary, when I said about the animals. That's lovely seeing it in the clouds. Okay, so Richard is saying it also represents self-confidence as well. So yeah, maybe you need a little bit more self-confidence too. So I hope that helps. You understand the Alsatian. Okay, well, if you understand the Alsatian in spirit, then they're coming forward and saying hello. And maybe I do feel possibly you have has got a wolf as your totem animal as well. But just put that to one side, and in the future something might come up, and you'll suddenly think, oh yeah, I remember I had that before. But it's lovely that animals come back and say hello to us as well. It's probably just letting you know he's okay. Seisha says, if I drink infused cinnamon and start anise tea, will that give clarity in my thinking? I can't really answer that, I'm afraid, because I don't. It's not my thing of expertise. Not that I'm an expert at anything. I only do the best I can. I think you'd have to ask maybe a herbalist, or is there anybody on SPTV, Richard, that you think might be able to help with that? Okay, if you look out, Richard just said, if you look out for Jane Malton, um, when she comes on and does one of her shows, and you ask her, okay, she's on this Sunday, so if you can tune into her show on Sunday, I'm sure she'll answer this question for you, because it's not my, not nothing. I don't really know about that sort of thing. I'm sorry about that, but I'm not going to just say something and pretend. So yeah, tune into Jane, and I'm sure she'll be able to help you with that. Oh, well done, Richard. There you are. You understand the Alsatian. And yeah, but Mary did say that that makes sense, Richard, which is lovely. No, no. Okay. Well, we've gone over time this morning, and I hope I've answered some of your questions about the different things you've seen in your meditations. Fortunately, we've got to come to a close now, so I'm not able to do any quick readings this morning. But please join me oh no, I won't be here in a couple of weeks. I haven't told Richard that. It's our spiritual weekend, isn't it, Richard? Yes. So that Friday, I won't be back then for, is it a month? Yeah, I won't be there. Yeah. It's all right. I'm having a private conversation with Richard here about trying to fit a meditation in as we're driving down. It won't work, Richard. Yeah, we've got our wonderful spiritual weekend with Wimbledon Church and SPTV. So yeah, I'm afraid I won't be with you next time, but hopefully I'll see you the time after that. Thank you for joining us this morning. I hope you all enjoyed your meditations. I hope the interpretations made sense to you. And have a lovely day, and I hope to see you all soon. Take care. God bless.